Yo, good morning, YouTube, Instagram, whatever. There's a few things I want to talk about. We're up at 5, got my team with me, got my man with me, my little dude. Where's he at? In the picture. There he is. Y'all see him?
Sure.
Doing this thing. That 444 album of Jay-Z. I've read the comments, I'm hearing all this stuff, and I'm like, yo, get him, boy, get him. Get him! Look! Get them squirrels. Anyway, and I heard a lot of people don't like it. He's a devil worshiper and all this other shit. What your religion is ain't got nothing to do with me, Playboy. Jay is getting money. You know what I mean? And I think that's the name of the game when you're in the album business. Music industry. He ain't my father. He ain't your kid's father. He's Little Blues father or whoever his kids are. No disrespect, I just don't know the names. But what Jay is talking about is financial security. He's talking about financial independence for minorities. Look, man, we spend more money in fucking strip clubs and fucking throwing money in the air and doing all this shit. And don't get me wrong, I was 27, bought a Ferrari. I couldn't afford it. Shouldn't have bought it. I was only worth a couple $1 million. That wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about doing stupid shit with your money. You think you spend 30 racks you spend 30 racks to go out and at a strip club, and I've done it. And you throwing money, these strippers that ain't, most of them don't use it for the right things, for their right things, I guess. They ain't using it for their college tuition. Let's just say, not most of them. But we spend 30 racks just throwing money. Jews, white dudes, and I can say Jews because my family's Jewish. They ain't gonna spend. How many times have you seen a Jewish person out at the strip club throwing money? You ain't gonna see it. You know why? Because they own the motherfucking strip club. We're the niggas out there throwing fucking money. You know what I'm saying? We're the ones holding money up to our ear. And I've done it. I was young. I did that shit. Jay just matured, and he's saying, yo, I got kids. I got to make sure that I have a legacy for it to live on past these kids. See, we got to get out of today and live for tomorrow. I'm live for not tomorrow, but the next century. Jay is world planet. We just gang planet. You know what I'm saying? Day planet. Oh, what am I going to do tomorrow? Jay is centuries ahead. This is what I teach my kids, and I'm not on Jay's job. Fuck that nigga. I was pushing the V12 before he was, but he kept his. I didn't. I went bankrupt because I didn't have the financial education. I'm not afraid to tell you about my down roads and bad shit that I did. But the thing with my money, it's a learning experience. When I was young and I got big money, I remember the first $10,000 I made, I got butt fucking naked and rolled around the bed in it. Yeah, that was just brilliant. Then I went to a homeboy of mine, and he told me about financial security. I drove up in my V12 Ferrari pushing heavy. My cousin in his Dodge Viper pushing heavy. You know what I'm saying? We roll up, and this dude tells us, look, man, what the fuck is you doing? You can't afford this shit. I'm like, yo, I always carried around 30, 40,000 with me. You know what I'm saying? He said, but you can't afford it. And he got me involved in the stock market. He goes, let me show you how real people make money. We don't carry money. He said, how much money you got on you right now? I pulled out this big ass fucking knot, 30, 40 stacks, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, bitch, nigga, I'm rich. I was not rich. I wasn't even nigger. Well, I was nigger rich. I was nigger rich, but I wasn't rich. The thing of it is financial freedom is learning how and what to do with your money once you get a windfall. And not make the windfall just a one-time thing, but make that money earn money for you. It's important, man. Financial security. This little dude eats out the world. But fuck, I got his meals covered. I want his world covered. You know what I'm saying, me? There's only going to be two type of people in the next century, bruh. And sis. Those who have and those who have not. Believe that if you want to. You know what I'm saying? The economy is going, you ain't going to have no job. If you don't learn to invest your money now, you are not going to have a job. Robots, and you can laugh about it all you want. I'm investing in robotic companies because I know what they're doing. Robotic companies, the new cryptocurrency. If you don't know anything about that, You need to learn to invest if you're going to survive, especially as black folks, man. If you don't get financial literacy and you don't, I'm 50 years old going back to school and learning a new discipline in trading. I'm a swing trader, and I'm learning more how to day trade, doing extremely well for myself. But, and you see who I got up in the morning. He used to sleep till 9, 12 o'clock. Nah, he's with daddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a father. Anybody could be a sperm donor. I'm a father. I teach my son financial independence. He's up at me, what, 5 something in the morning? And it's summertime. I'm his summer school. I'm teaching. What's a hammer?
Hammer is stock. It's not a doji, but it's in a stock.
That's all. They don't even know what a doji is. You get what I'm saying? Figure out what a doji is, and then you understand what my son is learning. That's what's important. Financial literacy. You know what? My son may not be able to fucking read, but he knows the stock. He's going to know the stock market. Nah, he knows how to read. He's going to school. He's good. He's a smart kid. But the thing is, see, the difference in what rich white folks teach their kids and what we teach our kids is vastly different. You know what I'm saying? Rich kids go to school to learn financial independence. Black kids and Mexican kids go to school to learn how to survive. We ducking blades and knives. Their worst day is fucking having to dress up in that little fucking uniform. The difference is that we got to stop surviving and learn how to thrive. This is the most important lesson I can teach you. You know what I'm saying? I've been broke. I've been wealthy. I ain't never been wealthy, because wealth is something that you cannot, it doesn't have a number. It just is. You know what I'm saying? You don't never pay for shit. It just is, You got so much money, they give you more shit than you buy because they want your business. They want your name. Oprah don't have to fucking wonder about shit. That bitch no disrespect. That lovely black lady walks in. That was really bad. I'm used to calling, my bad. Anyway, because I don't want nobody to call my daughter that shit. But you get somebody like that to walk into a store, they want Oprah's business. Just to see her walk into a store. That's why she shut that store down, I think it was Paris, because them motherfuckers didn't want to give her just due. She's like, okay, you don't know who the fuck I am. I'm Oprah Winfrey, motherfucker. The beef industry got shut down by this black woman. That's power. You know what I'm saying? I used to think power in the hood was my 9mm. Buck a 9mm AK-47. If I want it done, this right here gets it done, baby. You know what I'm saying? And that's how every wealthy person that has blood on their hands, and they all do. You know what I'm saying? You don't get this and I'm not talking physical blood. I'm talking putting blood in the game, sweat in the game, sweat equity. You know what I'm saying? You have to study. You have to be a student of whatever you're going to be magnificent at. And if you don't choose to be magnificent, the world ain't going to choose it for you. So, I'm saying this to say this. Change your life. You don't want to be somewhere? You don't want to be broke? You don't want to, you want a different outlook in life? Every day you have an opportunity to change. Every day you have an opportunity to say, I'm not going to be that dude. It's up to you, man. Financial independence. This is what I preach my son. Spirit, mind, body, spirit. You know what I'm saying? Not in any specific order. But if his mind isn't strong, his spirit can never be strong because he can't train his spirit. You know what I'm saying? If his body isn't strong, he's disobeying God's laws because this is the temple of God. So therefore, financial independence, you know what I'm saying? And it's not bragging, but you look at somebody that works, let's do the math. You look at somebody that works 9 hours a day, 10 hours a day. Let's say $30 an hour. That's $300 a day. All right, they're working 5 days a week. That's $1,500 a week, not including taxes, not minusing taxes. So that's gross, $1,500 a week. You're looking at what, $6,000 a month. Financial literacy and independence, man, can train you so much more. My son made $650 in 2 minutes in the stock market. I'm trying to teach you something, not trying to brag, man. I'm trying to teach you something. If you can take it from a hood kid, you know, somebody that did pretty good and then lost it all. No, I ain't gonna lie to you. I did it twice. I've been rich a couple times. Like marriage, I ain't no fucking quitter. We do it again. It's how a man stands back up is what makes him a man. Yeah, or a woman. But if you don't stand up and you just sit around and complain, like some people I know in my life, you know, all they want to do is complain. Oh, when I do this, oh, I'm going to start lifting weights. I'm going to do this. Man, how did you get so big? Man, how old are you? Not one of them changed. I get up at 5. I discipline, man. Get some discipline in your life, man. And, yo, this goes to me first. See these? See this? How many point back at me? You understand me? 2 is at you and 1 is at me. I mean, 3 is at me, 2 is at you. If you don't understand financial independence, you will never be above a beg. You'll be robbing Peter to pay Paul. And man, that's just too stressful. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to break it down to you. In some of the next classes, I'm going to break it down to you because I don't want you to think I'm telling you what to do, but I'm not giving you no solutions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thinks you got to have thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to invest in the stock market. It's not true. You can start off opening a brokerage account with $100. USAA. I'm giving you the knowledge right here. USAA. It's a military brokerage firm, but you can join it for $100. Buy what you like. You like wearing Nikes? You buy enough Nike stock, they'll give you the fucking shoe for free. You know what I'm saying? For your family. You know, you go to Walmart, everybody that listens to me goes to Walmart. Motherfucker, if you at Walmart, buy some of Walmart stock. How many of y'all go in there and flip on the light switch when you go take a shit or you walk into your house? How many turn on the light switch? How many Californians or anybody else, how many owns GE stock? So when you turn on the light, at least you're making money for yourself. Listen, I only go to Vegas. When I go to Vegas to gamble, first of all, I'm not a gambler, so I'll gamble $100. But before I go, the only casinos that I gamble in are the ones that I own stock in. Now, you might say, why, Dave? Why the fuck would you do that? Because when I lose that $100 to the house, I've made another investment in me. That's just the way I think about shit. But if you think about it, it's true. I'm going to lose. Because I'm only going to play the slots. I ain't good at the rest of the shit. So if I know that going in, you know, I'm an investor. Invest your money, man. Please learn about cryptocurrency. Learn about these things that scare you. If your dreams are not scaring you, you ain't dreaming fucking big enough. Yesterday, man, man, broke shit. But you know what? Yesterday I was spending time doing? Looking for my next yacht. Yeah. Don't know how. Yes, I do. I got a plan. I definitely got a plan to get it. But my dreams scare the shit out of me. Because the yacht I want has a helipad. And I'm looking at around 20 million. And I've made a couple million. That wasn't a problem. So I know I can go past that. But when you start in the 10s and the 12s and the 20s and the 30s and the 50s and the 100s, each 10 is a different breed. So, you know, I haven't made my first 20 million yet. You know, and that's where I'm going. That's my focus. But the thing of it is this. You got to start somewhere. Get a dream. Get passionate about it. No, let me reverse that. Get passionate about something that makes you want to get up in the fucking morning and do whatever you got to do for fucking free. And then get somebody to help you pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Because anything you love and you do well enough, people will pay for it. I don't care if it's sitting on the side of a road, beating on 2 5-gallon buckets to the point where you end up on America's Got Talent. Somebody's going to pay for it if you love it and you do it to the best of your ability. Oh, it's no secret. I was a good dope dealer very good. I did it to the best of my motherfucking ability. That's not how I bought my first Ferrari, though. I sold dope and I owned a company. Always owned a business. Pay your taxes. And everything I'm telling you, statute of limitations is up. So motherfucker, fuck you and suck my dick. I paid my taxes. But the thing of it is, nobody tells you this. If you in the hood and you balling and you selling that D, open up a company, open up a business, write that shit off. Because the government, white folks been selling dope. John F. Kennedy's dad was the biggest dope dealer on the planet at one time. They didn't call it dope back then, they call it alcohol. He was a bootlegger. And what did he say? What's $1 billion to get my son elected as president? Man, when you that big of a dope dealer, you balling out of control. He was a billionaire back then. But the thing of it is he was right, and he was a Kennedy. But the other thing is if you notice that all big gangsters, all big ballers, all big, you find out later on these motherfuckers were salty, they all own businesses. John F. Kennedy's dad wasn't a broke motherfucker in his head or otherwise. He owned a business. He wrote his shit off. You know what I'm saying? He paid them taxes on some of that shit. Same thing applies, man. If you in the hood, get your fucking business and ball. But learn to invest. Because one of the things that, when I was selling dope, there's two things that I kept on me. $2 or $3 million worth of life insurance, because I was in the hood and I knew I wasn't doing any good, and I've been shot at, and I've had my run-ins. See what I'm saying? Let's put it that way. But anyway, two things: life insurance. Always kept that because I didn't want my mama to have to cry when they came and got me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not cry twice. You know what I'm saying? She could bury me and have some paper. You know what I'm saying? So I always kept life insurance when I'm running in the streets. The other thing I did is I always kept a business. I always kept investing. I kept trying to be more, see more, to give better experiences. You know what I'm saying? So if you in the hood, man, two things: open a business, get yourself some life insurance. And I'm not trying to be stupid with it. Get yourself some life insurance, because when you get killed out there in them hoods, if you ain't gonna leave them streets alone, them streets will get you. How many millionaires, billionaires? Jay is the first billionaire dope dealer. Well, not the first, I take that back. But he, in my era, you know what I'm saying, that did it real. You know what I'm saying? I was in New York when Jay was doing his thing. He ain't lying. Y'all play that bullshit all you want. I know for a fact, him and a few other rappers is real shit. Some of them go by Joey Crack. Joey, you don't remember me, but I remember you. On a good way. You know what I'm saying? Jay, I knew some of your men, so I know that you're a real dude. So, but the thing with this is, back then he was talking about financial security. He was like, man, on his rap, the nigga tells you, y'all play with this rap shit if you want to. I'm going hard with my shit. Yo, if this nigga's telling you what he's doing and then he does it, does that make him evil? But let a white dude jump on there and say, I'm gonna make $1 billion. You don't call him demon possessed and all this shit. It just cracks me up. We're like crabs in a barrel. We see one nigga that's getting up there, and we take some white dude on YouTube talking about Jay's a demonic, all this other shit. First of all, who gives a fuck? It's his religion. If it is. I'm not saying he is. I ain't getting down with that. This man is showing us financial security. If you're too immature to see that shit and you can't read between the T lines, motherfucker, stay where you at. I'm gone. Yeah!